How's everybody doing today, ladies and gentlemen? Today was my birthday. I'm doing the show. I have the I have a combination of Japanese and American diarrhea. I had fucking 3 cheeseburgers yesterday. Today I had what, like two different lunches of sushi, because sushi goes down pretty fast. So I ordered like at least 2 or 3 different lunches. I had some ice cream. I'm gonna have another ice cream later on tonight, and then I'm gonna order more sushi. I'm not doing good, ladies and gentlemen, tonight on this show. But hey, as a professional, I'm going to perform. You know me, man. I'm a professional. I'm going to continue to perform, ladies and gentlemen. You know me, the professional. All right, let's start off the show tonight, ladies and gentlemen, talking about the sports, of course. Let's see, football, NFL. Not a lot of news, The Steelers, here we go. The Steelers likely won't pay wide receiver Dante Johnson anywhere near what some wide receivers have been getting this offseason. All right, so yeah, they let Juju Smith walk away. I think they think Chase Claypool's better, but we'll see what they do. Man, they're a fucking wide receiver freaking fabric over there, man. They know how to develop those damn wide receivers over there in Pittsburgh. Let's see here more NFL news. They're saying that so Paul Allen, I believe, was the owner of the Seattle Seahawks and the Portland Trailblazers, and I think he left it that in his will that he wanted the team to eventually be sold, and so the wife has not sold it. Remember a few weeks ago, Nike offered like, what was it, $2-3 billion, and the wife Judy said no. But today she said. The NFL, the Seahawks, and the Portland Trailblazers, hold on, the teams are not currently for sale, but will eventually be for sale. So she said at the moment they're not for sale, but eventually they will. I don't know what she's waiting for. Like I said, I think they offer like $3 billion for the Portland Trailblazers, and she didn't accept it. So I wonder what she's waiting for, but she said the teams will eventually be for sale. This is kind of interesting here. The fucking Chris Gear, the general manager of the Miami Dolphins, his brother was actually hired by the San Jose Sharks of the NHL to be the general manager. That's pretty damn cool, man. You have a brother. You have if you're the parents, man, your son's a manager, general manager in the NFL. Your other son is a general manager in the NHL. Pretty damn cool, man, right there. And then we got some bad news here, man. More on Boston University research saying that the late NFL standout wide receiver, Demaryius Thomas, had descendant brain disease called CTE. That's what it's called. I remember he got a bunch of hits, and then he had that car accident. He was having seizures. Supposedly that's how he died, and having a seizure in the shower, and he just died alone. So yeah, man, that's a terrible situation, man. I don't know the NFL loves making this stuff public because I think it scares parents from having their kids play pee-wee football or high school football. I don't know how much the NFL likes the fucking information to go out like public like that, man. Terry McLaurin officially had to sign his 3-year contract with the Commanders today. So there you go, man. He's officially back with the Commanders. More stuff on Demaryius Thomas, who passed away at the age of 33. Demaryius Thomas had stage 2 CT when he died at 33. I encouraged his brain donation to the Virginia B Concussion Brain Banks, where made the diagnose. He struggled with erratic behavior, memory loss, and penuria. Medical terms, I apologize, but that's the doctor right there, Chris Nowinski. He's the one who does a lot of these brain stuff. And I think that's about it for NFL, man. So we got some news, not the greatest news in the world. So obviously with Demaryius Thomas being diagnosed with CTE. But the cool story though with the Dolphins, right? The brother getting hired to be the NHL general manager for the Sharks. But yeah, not a lot of stuff going on. Let's go over to the National Basketball situation. Whatever here. Isaiah Robbie got signed by the fucking Spurs, whatever. Let's see here. Here we go with the Nets, man. They're signing a bunch of veterans. Today they signed TJ Warren and Amon Summer. to the Nets, man. He's coming off, I believe, an Achilles. Summer is fully recovered from a left Achilles that cost him the 2022 season. He had been coming off his best NBA season with the Pacers prior to injury, and now he'll join the Nets backcourt rotation. Yeah, man. They also signed T.J. Warren. T.J. Warren only played 4 games in the past 2 years with consecutive stress fracture in his left foot, but he's recovering, can help Nets at both forward spots. Warren averaged nearly 20 points on 50% from the field in 2020. At 29, he'll be a free agent again next year. But yeah, man, the Nets, man, making moves, man. They also brought in Nick Claxton and Patty Mills are back. They brought in Royce O'Neal from the Utah Jazz. Today, Chris Broussard and Shams Charania on the Pat McAfee show and on Undisputed said, now they're starting to say that Durant may stay. There was a trade supposedly talked about with the Celtics that was going to send Jason Tatum to the Nets and Kevin Durant to the Celtics, but supposedly you can't do that. I guess there's a rule in the NBA that if the players are on their rookie max contract extension, they cannot play together. I guess that's a way to try to like keep players like in their prime from like making a super team. So like, okay, we can have like super teams, but like from veterans in their 30s, but we don't want 2 25-year-olds playing together like a Jason Tatum and a Donovan Mitchell, or or Luka Doncic and shit like, or Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. We don't want that. So there's a rule there. So because both Ben Simmons and Jason Tatum have rookie max contract extensions, they can't make that trade. So that trade is dead. Then supposedly they wanted Devin Booker from the Suns because they don't care about DeAndre Ayton, or they don't think it's enough with just DeAndre Ayton and Mikal Bridges. They also wanted Devin Booker, and they cannot do it because I believe both Devin Booker and same thing, it's on that rookie extension max contract. This is according to Chris Broussard. And then obviously what the Utah Jazz got in return for Rudy Gobert, 5 draft picks. Oh man, you gotta wonder what the Nets are. Have they changed are they like, we're gonna shop them around, but if we don't get anything we like, we're just gonna keep them? And that's why they're saying all these veterans like Royce O'Neal, Patty Mills, Nick Claxton, T.J. Warren, because they might be leaning to a direction of keeping both of them. He signed 4 years. That's the thing that it's gonna be a question in the next collective bargaining agreement with the owners and players. Last year, Ben Simmons and now Kevin Durant, with fucking 4 years left on their contract, they want a fucking trade. You gotta wonder. NBA used to give out these 7-10-year contracts. They went to 5, and now they might have to go maybe to 3 or something, because these players, man, they just fucking ask for a trade left and right, man. Jesus Christ. A lot of people are saying, put your foot down, the owner, and just make Kevin Durant play out his contract. He committed to you for 4 years. Make him stay, but we'll see what the hell happens. But now you're starting to see guys like Shasha Rama and on the Pat McAfee show and Chris Broussard on Undisputed saying now, Chris Broussard went as far as saying, I think he's going to stay there. If I had to pick a team for him, I think he's going to be with the Nets again. And then Shasha Rami said he even went as far as to say there's not even a lot of action going on right now with Kyrie Irving going to the Lakers, where a lot of people thought that was a done deal. He's saying there's no motion right now. And I said it today, we saw the market pick up again, but not really because, again, this is funny, right? I said this a few days ago. The market is frozen right now. Nobody's signing because they're waiting for the big domino to fall, Kevin Durant. But who did kind of make some noise today? The Brooklyn Nets by signing Samuels and T.J. Warren. That's kind of funny. Nobody else is really signing players. I think Goran Dragic went to the Bulls, but come on now. But yeah, pretty interesting to see what happens with the damn NBA, man. Pretty damn interesting. I never seen this shit in my life, man. Where like it says frozen, like only day 1 and day 2, and then from there it got frozen. Baseball, let's see here. Alex Rodriguez was on the fucking podcast, and he was talking about how he thinks Aaron Judge should get a big ass contract like Steph Curry. I believe Curry got paid, what was it, like $200 million for 4 years. He thinks that he should get that type of contract, which I believe Curry makes about $41 million a year. So he thinks Judge should make the same. He got there into a heated argument right there with John Heyman about it. The Pirates, they're shopping Jose Quintana. So we'll see what they get for Jose Quintana. I didn't even know Jose Quintana was still in the fucking major leagues. He's on the Pirates and they're shopping him. A-Rod also talked about, remember he did put a bid to buy the Mets a few years ago, and then obviously Steve Cohen won it. But he talked about in the podcast as well what he would have done with the Mets if he would have bought the team. And then we gotta go listen to the podcast. Anyways, it's the John Heyman. I don't know what the fuck the fucking podcast is called, but whatever. Sorry, John Heyman. Go to his Twitter and he'll probably find it if you want to watch that interview with Alex Rodriguez. We got a little bit of a pendejo move right here by Mr. Tyler Wade. Tyler Wade from the Los Angeles Angels had been fucking recruiting Aaron Judge to go to the Angels next year. But this motherfucker today was designated for assignment. And, you know, either he's going to get traded or fucking sent down to the minor leagues. So pendejo face for Mr. Tyler Wade, man. He was recruiting Aaron Judge, and now he's probably not going to fucking be on the team now. Jesus Christ. Let's see here. More news. Not really. We want to look at some scores maybe real quick, and then we'll go to the wrestling. Let's see here. Athletics beat the Blue Jays 5-3. Dodgers beat the Rockies 4-2. Actually, they're both going. They're actually still playing. I beg your pardon. Twins beat the White Sox 8-2. The Twins are running away with that damn division. The Mariners beat the Padres 6-2. Fucking Padres are falling off a cliff. Marlins beat the Angels 2-1. Reds beat the fucking Mets 1-0. Pirates beat the fucking... What the... I beg your pardon. Pirates beat the Yankees 5-2. Orioles beat the Rangers 10-9. 11-0. The Phillies beat the Nationals. Jesus Christ. 11. The Padres and the Guardians are falling off. They really are. You gotta wonder if the Guardians might go from buyers to sellers in a matter of weeks. Rays beat the Red Sox 8-4. Braves, the Cardinals, they gotta get their ass. 7-1, lose to the Braves. The Cubs actually beat the Brewers 8-3. Astros 9-7 versus the Royals. And then we still have, like I said, we still have the Athletics and the Blue Jays, Giants, Diamondbacks, and Rockies, Dodgers in the 7th inning. But yeah, Jesus Christ, man. The Padres and the Guardians are really falling off a cliff. They really are, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here some wrestling news, and then we'll call it a night here tonight on a what the fuck is happening on a Tuesday. Alright, let's see some wrestling news. So supposedly the biggest reason Liv Morgan won the match, Money in the Bank, and then cashed it in. Supposedly Ronda Rousey's manager said that I guess maybe Ronda Rousey's going to take some time off. Although there's rumors that Ronda Rousey might face Liv Morgan at SummerSlam. They're saying that Ronda Rousey asked the company, if you're gonna when you take the title off me, I want to give it to a good person, like a good star, a person that can become a star with it, and that's why they chose Liv Morgan. Who knows, man? Who knows? Muriel was talking about, and he did this interview, and I believe he was in character, but he said that he believes that he's better than both Jon Moxley and Takashiro Takashiwa. That's the guy that Jon Moxley faced for the AEW Championship at Forbidden Door. He said, they're beneath me, I'm better than them. But yeah, Muriel, I mean, he has been pissed off, man, lately with AEW. In the beginning, it was good for him as TNT champion, but lately he hasn't been happy with the company at all, man. So yeah, kind of throwing shit right there, especially at Jon Moxley as he's the new AEW champion. And then Tony Khan said, you know, they just came off that big success Forbidden Door with New Japan, where they made over $5 million. They asked him about a WWE AEW Forbidden Door, and he said, why not? He said, it's going to be hard, but I don't see it impossible. It's a bold prediction, but I can see it happening. And then remember, Bobby Lashley did say last night on Raw, nobody in this company or in any other promotion can beat me for this Intercontinental Champion. I beg your pardon, United States Championship. So are they slowly planting the seeds for a Forbidden Door between WWE and AEW? To me, it's like now here in this era where there's so much technology, man. like I have multiple TVs, man. Like you can watch both shows at once. You know, you have a computer, a phone. You can record them. You can record the damn shows. You can literally record both of them and watch both of them later on at night. Like back in the 90s, with you had to choose one. There was not a lot of technology, but now you can be watching one on your computer, the other one on your fucking TV, or you can record both of them and watch both of them at night or the next day. So maybe they're like, fuck this competition with the ratings. We're not even on the same fucking day. Like, AEW's on Wednesday, WWE's on Mondays and Fridays. So they might just say, fuck it, let's work together. Raw recap, and then we'll call it a night, ladies and gentlemen. So Raw starts off with Bobby Lashley, like I said. He said, no one can beat me in this company or in any other promotion. Austin Theory comes out, and I think they agreed to have a rematch at SummerSlam for the United States Championship, whatever. Then we get they end up having a 6-man tag team match there on the night with the Street Profits and I believe the Alpha Academy, whatever. The Mysterios, first match for Dominic in San Diego. They fucking fought the Judgment Day. Fucking Judgment Day for the first time in a month or on fucking TV, like on wrestling, having a match. Jesus Christ, man. Fucking Mysterio does the fucking Eddie Guerrero thing where he acts like he had him with the chair. The referee disqualifies the Judgment Day, making the Judgment Day look like pendejos. It was kind of a tough situation here because you want the hometown team to win, but also you want to make Judgment Day dominating. Somebody who's going to look like a pendejo and ended up being Judgment Day. But they did try to, redeem them by having them attack the Mysterios backstage. All right, whatever. Then we had AJ Styles versus The Miz. AJ Styles won. I thought their match last week was much better. This one was shorter, but I think it was because they made it official that Tommaso Ciampa is with The Miz. He once again after the match, after AJ Styles won, he attacked AJ Styles and he shook The Miz's hand. So it's official. AJ Styles and Tommaso Ciampa, I beg your pardon, The Miz and Tommaso Ciampa are working together. Let's see here. What else did we get? We get in a tag team match. Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair beat Carmella and Natalya. This is kind of weird. I believe. Yeah, I mean, if SmackDown people there, I get Liv Morgan was maybe there, maybe her final night on Raw. But why the hell was Natalya there? Whatever. Next we get Seth Rollins versus Ezekiel. Seth Rollins wins, and then after the match, he tried to continue the attack on Ezekiel, but Riddle comes in and hits an RKO out of nowhere. So I guess that he's going to continue with Seth Rollins and Riddle, whatever. Next we have the 6-man tag team match. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus Austin Theory and the Alpha Academy. So this show, because it was on 4th of July, it gave me flashback, right, to when they used to have like legit good 4th of July shows. Remember when Triple H with Shawn Michaels, and remember, a lot of you guys are probably not going to remember, but they did a scene where supposedly Triple H was getting a fucking blowjob underneath the table. And then they actually had food contests. They had a beer contest with Stone Cold Steve Austin and John Bradshaw Layfield. And then they had a pizza contest, I believe, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. I beg your pardon. Matt Hardy and MVP, the guy who's now with Amos, the manager. So they done like this type of shit. So I got excited thinking we're actually going to get a legit food contest with Otis and I believe it was Angelo Dawkins. And they just passed the end, and then Katsuyori Tozawa wins. Like, what the fuck? I thought we were going to legit be able to watch them do it because they've done it in the past with pizza with Matt Hardy and MVP, and they've done a beer contest, a drinking contest with John Bradshaw Layfield and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Man, this is where WWE has changed. Now they're childish, right? Compared to the old 4th of July shows they used to put on like 10, 15 years ago. And then even I remember when the Big Show had the tacos and he had to go take a shit, and Eddie Guerrero stole the toilet paper. They just had Otis throw up. I thought it would have been more hilarious if he would have done the Big Show where he had to start walking like a penguin, started tap dancing like Gregory Hines, and had to leave the match. Got him fucking count out because he had to go take a shit. He just fucking threw up, whatever. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits win, whatever. Then next we had another SmackDown guy, Gunther versus R-Truth. R-Truth versus Uncle Sam. Gunther beat him. Obviously, Gunther getting the heat here for being international on 4th of July, right? Beating the American. Main event, Becky Lynch versus Asuka. Good match, no holds barred. They did good stuff here. A trash can, chairs, tables. At the end there, Asuka got an umbrella. What the fuck is the umbrella for? It was to set up the. She threw her mist, but then let Becky Lynch blocked it with the umbrella, and she won. She put her through the damn table from the top rope, and Becky Lynch wins the match. Still trying to figure out exactly what they're going with Becky Lynch. They have her win and they have her lose. She's kind of like in the middle right now. We'll see what they. I think they're trying to keep her important, relevant, but they're trying to avoid putting the championship on her. They also love Bianca Belair. Maybe they'll switch over to SmackDown eventually, because it seems like they love both of them. But then you have Charlotte on. Who knows what the hell they're gonna do? But it seems like they're trying to like keep her relevant, but they don't want her to be champion, so they kind of, you'll win, and then people think you're finally going to be champion again, then you'll lose. But yeah, that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, thank you for watching.